Hey everyone, I'm here to give a review on the Ryobi 3100 PSI 2.5 gallons per minute 5-in-1 nozzle pressure washer with the Honda engine with the GCV 190. This is actually a 3-year review. I purchased this about 3 years ago because I really needed a pressure washer for various things around the house. Out of everything, I decided this one was good, looked like a good one for the value, and especially since it went up to 3100 PSI. Issues that I found though within 6 months, I have to say, oh by the way, loved the water pressure as far as how it worked. It worked great, the pressure was great, the Honda engine is awesome, easy start. I only put in non-ethanol fuel in there, so I didn't have any problems with winterization. It always cranked pretty much right on up. But about 6 months in, something happened. And that is a little piece broke off, a little important one. It's the one where you attach the hose. And of course when I bought it, I kind of thought, hey, this is a silly place to put the hose in, where you put the hose in it. And where that is right down here. Now, as you can see, this isn't really supposed to be like this. That's the other issue. So I had this snapped off, and I was wondering how do I fix that? If I just returned it and got another one, even if I could, it would still have the same design function. It would still break. I mean, it's at the bottom here, so when you tilt it, it would actually just hit the, if you walked over stones like I have over here, it would go ahead and hit that. Eventually just knocked off. So I jury-rigged a system where I put a sleeve over it with some hose clamps and a quick disconnect. And it leaked like a sieve, but it worked. I was able to use it. It's a pressure washer anyway, so you're going to get wet, so I wasn't that concerned with it. But then last week I was using it, everything was going great, and then all of a sudden the pressure went down and nothing. And I worked over and I looked underneath, and this whole unit had fallen off. I mean, literally just was right down. There are 3 bolts that were all sheared off, and so now the thing is pretty much useless. I've looked at repairing it, but I really don't see that it's worth it anymore, to be honest with you. What I'm thinking now is, I need to get another pressure washer, but no way would I ever get one with such a poorly designed. I'd have to imagine if a bunch of engineers got together and said, what's the worst place we could put the water intake? I know, let's put it at the bottom there, so when you tilt it, it goes down and hits everything. That's the only thing I can think of. So Ryobi, great engine. Well, Honda, great engine. The water pressure worked great, but your design was horrible, and I mean, you only lasted 3 years, and it was stored in a shed in good condition. So I guess I'll be looking to buy a DeWalt or some other water pressure washer that hasn't, like I've seen, where the hoses and stuff go on the side here, somewhere much more manageable. So I wish I could say better things about it, but I cannot suggest purchasing this because of the design, and of course because only 3 years later the whole bottom unit falls out. So I hope this review helps, and have a great day.